Hi everybody and welcome to 5 Minute Crypto. Today we're delving into the dynamic world of Web3 and NFTs, uncovering insights and innovations. This episode is brought to you by Bitget, where you can hear from founders, builders, investors and traders as we discuss all things crypto in just 5 minutes. Let's get started with today's episode. I'm James and I'm excited to introduce Renee Francis, founder and director of Take3. After working for 10 years in 10 different companies in the traditional corporate world, in structures, environments, and with people that did not serve her, Renee built the grit, resilience, and desire to shake up the 9-to-5 world. At the age of 27, Renee Francis founded The Bubble Co., now a multi-million-dollar Web2 digital marketing agency with a fully flexible and remote environment, and is also the founder and director of recently launched Take3, an agency dedicated to Web3 growth for businesses and brands. Renee is a seasoned Web3 investor and native in all things blockchain, NFTs, and crypto. With over a decade of Web2 marketing experience and recent years spent absorbing life in Web3, Renee's mission is simple: to empower others to join her in shaping the future of the decentralized web. Welcome to the show, Renee.
Thanks, James. Thanks for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
You're welcome. Let's get into our questions. So, Renee, could you start by telling us a little bit about your journey into the Web3 space and what inspired you to found Take3?
Sure. So my journey into Web3 and crypto started around 2019, 2020, when I was looking for new things to learn, new things to invest in. And I came across a company in the UK called Investment Mastery, and they teach a range of financial education across various asset classes. And one of those is crypto. And when I first heard about blockchain and decentralization, I was sold straight away. I didn't fully understand it, if I'm totally honest, right at the beginning. But what spoke volumes to me and what I did understand was the importance of digital, decentralized currency that latched on pretty quickly. So I started investing in Bitcoin and Ethereum in 2020, right before the last bull run, which was amazing timing now with the beauty of hindsight. And from there, I actually started to learn more about blockchain, the underlying tech, and I learned that there were so many use cases, applications, and implications for business as well. And in particular, our Web2 clients under the Bubble Co., as you mentioned, which was my existing Web2 agency, I actually started developing a training workshop in all things Web3 and started with our existing team, then branched out and spent 6 to 8 months training all our clients, all our Web2 clients, started sharing more content online, being asked to speak at various events, being recognized as knowledgeable in the Web3 space, started getting clients in this space as well. And we started offering Web3 services under the Bubble Co. It was great, but what it did was it also confused some people asking, is the Bubble Co Web2 or Web3 or is it both? And hence, just to create some really clear brand positioning, I established Take3 in late 2022. So it's almost the 1-year anniversary. And Take3 is a dedicated Web3 agency. So really, that whole story and journey just shows that it was just like my passion for Web3 and the decentralized world that drove me to found Take3. So hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it does. Thank you. That's a great journey into the space. We all come from such diverse places. And as a marketeer at heart, what key differences are there when it comes to Web3?
It's a great question, and I do get asked this a lot. And I'll start by saying that what I always like to emphasize is that the core fundamentals of marketing don't change from Web2 to Web3. So in Web3, we still need a marketing strategy, we still need a target market, branding, positioning, all those things are really important. And what we saw, especially after the last bull run, we saw some projects and companies collapse, and it was really evident that they didn't have a long-term strategy for marketing and the business in its entirety. And so when we look at what are some of those key differences, they include things like the channels we use. So for example, Discord, X, formerly Twitter, Telegram, become more important in the Web3 world. The frequency of communication also becomes more important because in the Web3 space, there's a lot more communication and the community expects a lot more communication. And also the fact that we're building communities around brands rather than audiences. In the Web2 world, we tend to speak at audiences or target markets a lot. And in the Web3 space, we're building communities around our brand, which then help, boost the brand and the project as well. and the fact that the communities are and should be way more invested, both mentally and financially. So those are some of the key differences when it comes to Web2 and Web3 marketing.
No, thank you. That's some great alpha there for all the marketeers listening. So we'll move into NFT. NFTs are a significant part of the Web3 conversation. From your perspective, what makes an NFT project successful, and how does Take3 contribute to the success? Additionally, considering platforms like Bitget Wallet, which now feature an NFT marketplace with over 220,000 NFTs, how do you see the integration of such marketplaces influencing the success and visibility of NFT projects?
Cool. So I'll break my answer down into two. So firstly, I'll answer what makes an NFT project successful. So what I think makes an NFT project successful depends on a few things, including the need for it to actually be an NFT to start with. So what we saw in the last bull run were a lot of random NFT projects launching that didn't really need to be an NFT. And then secondly, the branding and positioning, and also the ability for the founders to run it like an actual business. So we had a big NFT hype cycle in the last bull run. We saw too many projects collapse as they just did not have a long-term strategy and vision. And we all need to really understand is that it's not about profiting overnight from NFTs. It's about having a solid plan, actually delivering the value that is promised to the NFT holders. Now at Take3, the way that we believe we contribute to making these successful is by ensuring those things, that they have a solid strategy, there's a long-term vision, there's the correct marketing and branding in place, and the ability to deliver on promises. So we do a lot of due diligence, and we don't get involved in anything that does not tick all those boxes that are required. In the past, had to make significant changes to NFT projects, before we got involved with them as well. And then to answer the second part of your question, so with Bitget Wallet and the NFT marketplace, I think this is a fantastic way to help with more mainstream adoption of the tech. So we've already got a solid base of people spending time using Bitget. So basically adding that NFT offering on top of it, it just opens it up to more people without the need for them to find and learn a new platform or piece of software.
Great. No, thank you very much. And absolutely nailed it with the NFTs there. So you're about to release a book titled Beyond the Apes and Vapes of Web3. Can you share a key insight from your book that you believe is crucial for understanding the future of Web3?
Yes, I'm very excited about the launch of the book. So thank you. Many key insights. I actually share my whole journey into Web3, what it means to me, why people should be part of the Web3 revolution. But I guess one key takeaway is actually within the title of the book itself, Beyond the Apes and Vapes of Web3. So there is a common misconception that Web3 is just about NFT apes, people attending parties, that involves a lot of vaping. So my mission with the book title was obviously to capture, some attention, but also to educate and show people that there's way more substance to Web3 than just ape pictures and vaping. I want to show people that we're on, we're really embarking on a revolution here.
Great. And I can see that we're definitely over our 5 minutes, but finally, for our listeners who are new to Web3, what's one tip you'd offer them as they start exploring the space?
Okay, I'll keep it quick. Educate, basically. Read the books, watch the videos, join the right educational groups. There are people who have been in the space for a long time, many years, willing to share their lessons with people. So just learn as much as you can before you jump in.
Brilliant. Thank you. And that brings us to the end of our conversation with Renee Francis. Thank you, Renee, for joining us and sharing your insights into the world of Web3 and NFTs. Where can people find you?
The best place to find me is on LinkedIn, just under my name, Renee Francis, or X/Twitter, reneefrancis.eth. And also you can follow our company pages, The Bubble Co. and Take3. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in. If you found value in our discussion today, please like, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up wherever you're listening. Don't forget to check out the episode description for links to Bitget and Renee's socials. Join us next time on 5 Minute Crypto, brought to you by Bitget, for another engaging episode. Until then, keep exploring the ever-evolving world of crypto. Goodbye for now.